the Olmec spoke mende language. Jah power. Big king. Get free or die. All right. You know I'm about to kill the copper ops and Dame Doo-Doo, a.k.a. Thicky Ross, and goddamn Aboriginal power and shit. I wouldn't handle his ass on his own pay. And then these niggas got the nerve. I'm thinking Aboriginal power gonna come with some information. Man, this fool up here got the nerve to be trying to... He promoting what the white people teach, calling that knowledge. You know when the white people say, oh man, everybody's starving in Africa. That he calling that, you know, his piece of information. Man, I ain't never going on that nigga page no more. Cause he don't even know. Like, how you gonna take what the white people say and try to flip it and say, oh, this the knowledge and shit. And then I ask these motherfuckers, have you been to Africa? So how the hell you know that, you know, Africa got, you know, starving and I'm gonna deal with that. I'm gonna deal with that later though. But here goes some evidence right here. Goofy copper ops. Listen to this. The evidence presented by these authors make it clear that the Olmec introduced a unique culture to Mesoamerica that was adopted by the Mesoamericans. Okay? That was adopted by the Mesoamericans. Okay? As these statements make it clear that it was no community between the Olmec, pre-Olmec cultures and the Olmec culture. See, the Olmec came from sub-Saharan Africa, okay? They spoke a Mende language. Evidence of the connection comes from the fact that both Mende in Africa and the Olmec used jade Amazonite to make their tools. Amazonite was used in sub-Saharan Africa way before the Olmec ever sailed to Mexico. Okay? So, you look down here. It says it was found at many sites in the ancient Sahara by archaeologists from the University of Chicago, led by Sorrento. Okay, so the Olmec spoke a Mende language. Now the question would be, how did the Olmec, you know, speak that language if he wasn't African? You understand what I'm saying? And then they showing some of the precious stones that the Olmec brought to America with all the different seeds and all those different fruits. And I gotta get to this because I want to get to the Abukari, the second part too. Hold on, so let me click out of here. So you go here, we'll go right there. Boom. Africans have the most genetic variation than anyone else on earth. So you got dark-skinned Africans, light-skinned Africans, you got dark-skinned Africans, you got light-skinned Africans, you got dark-skinned Africans with blue eyes, you got dark-skinned Africans with naturally blonde hair. And they all live in Africa. Because see, they'll say the one with the blonde hair is an Aborigine. But the Aborigine is African. All them peoples in the Pacific look like this brother right here with the blonde hair. But all those tribes came from Africa. They in Africa right now. And they in Asia right now. And you go to Asia, they're going to tell you that they African. So I don't know what you talk about no Aborigines. There's no such thing. There's no such thing. There's no natives or nothing. The peoples is African, period. And that's the proof right there. And I'm going to show you how they became African in North and South America right now. Right now. So I'm going to go here. Boom. So this right here are the rivers that's in the ocean. These are the rivers that's in the ocean. And see, these currents will take you, you know, straight from the west coast of Africa to the Americas. You see what I'm saying? If you could just put anything in the ocean, and it got to make that round because that's how the ocean has always flown. And so these Negroes keep talking about, we Aborigine, we Aborigine. You never showed the Aborigine ship ever You never showed the Aborigine ship ever. You see what I'm saying? You can't show no evidence like this because you don't got it. You don't got it. You don't got it. And so this gonna be, remember this, because this gonna be very important when we go into the Abukari part, which I'm gonna do now. Which I'm gonna go ahead and do now. Let's go into that. Boom. So Mali gave up Mali and King gave up the throne to explore the Atlantic Ocean. Let me see if I can I? Okay. We'll blow it up a little bit. I can see it though. It says, Mansa Musa Abukari II, in the 14th century, was a ruler of the Malian Empire in West Africa. In the time period of the 14th century, when the Malian Empire had reached its pinnacle. And it says the wealth of the Malian Empire between the famous pilgrimage of Mansa Musa Abukari into Mecca, according to the Arab historian, the ruler had spent so much gold that it in his pilgrimage that it bankrupted the country, Egypt, and everything what they call the Middle East. And so it goes on to say, we'll do it to see if I can blow it this way. Yeah, it'll blow up that way. That'll work. All right, it says the Malian Empire peace of sustainability may have allowed it a rather bizarre episode in Abukari's reign to take place. According to let me take that down. According to Malian record, the ruler predecessor had gave up his throne to go explore in the Atlantic Ocean. So let me go to the next slide. So right here it says Abukari II was equipped with 200 ships and filled it with men. Hold on. Filled it with men and the same number of equipment with gold and water. And the provisions had enough provisions for years. They departed and passed before anybody came. One ship returned to Mali and they asked the captain, what's the news? They brought, he said, yes, O Sultan, we travel a long time until we approach an open sea with a river in it, with a powerful river. Remember them river currents, with a powerful river current. Okay? The other ships went on ahead, but we had reached that place and they did not return no more. And it seemed them, and they was never seen them again. Okay? This is what the captain said to the king when he had got back to Mali. And that's how we got this in Malian record. Now, hold on. Hold on, I didn't mean to put that on. It says, let me go ahead and finish up. It says, again, the Sultan got ready with 2,000 ships, 1,000 for himself, and another 1,000 for his men. He took with him, and the 1,000 and 1,000 for provisions of water. He left me to take deputies from him to embark on the Atlantic Ocean with his men that was last saw him of who were with him. You see what I'm saying? So obviously Mansa Musa and them got lost. They went on to the Americas. And that's why the Olmec, you see, is an African. And he's speaking Mende language like I showed you at the front. Now, y'all remember, if you know it, like Christopher Columbus said, that the Native Americans told him that the Africans, this in his journal, in Christopher Columbus' journal, it said that the African was in America trading in gold-tipped metal spears And look at the Mayan Codex. You see this Mayan right here that's done painted itself black like an African, because you can see his paint, because you look at his mouth is white and his body is black. And you see the African king holding a gold medal spear, just like the natives told Christopher Columbus that Ethiopians were here trading in gold tip metal spears. And you see it right there. It's in the Mayan Codex. You see all these Asians around this African. You see the African got beard and the Asians don't. You see they got a beak nose and the African don't. This is an African man. And I'm going to tell you how I know. The jaguar is the American cat. This man got leopard skin on. And we know it's a leopard because a leopard got circles. So this is an icon if this ain't an African, how did he get leopard skin? He would have on jaguar skin. Okay? That's just facts. And in Christopher Columbus' diaries, it said that the Asian natives told him that the Ethiopians were there trading in gold-tipped metal spears. And here go the evidence right here. Nigga, there it is. So look right here. You niggas ain't no Native Americans. So the average ancestry of the African American population is 74% African, 22% European, and 1% Native. Like I told y'all before, y'all the 1% Indians. You not no Native. The only reason why them peoples is black is because they Afro-Asiatic. The original peoples of America are African. Drop power. Be king. Get free or die.